I'm about to show you 3 sentences. One of them is going to light up your brain like a Christmas tree, and the other 2, your brain is going to delete them before I even finish this video. So let's go. Number 1, we provide innovative solutions for your business needs. Number 2, most marketing agencies are lying to you about their ROI. Number 3, our agency delivers quality results for you. Now, which one are you going to remember tomorrow? If you remember number 2 and not number 1 or 3, well, congratulations. You just experienced what's called a neuroscience of disruption, or a disruption. It is scientifically proven to provide a 3 times greater response in our brains. So, why is this? Why don't brands use this all the time? Why don't they talk about things in a disruptive way? Well, here's why it's important and why you should if you have a brand or business that has marketing. Your brain and our brains are under attack. Every single day we're exposed to thousands and thousands of marketing messages. I read that there's 17,000 products launched annually every year. And then of course we're always scrolling on our social media. So if your brain processed all of that, you would go insane. And there's a part of our brain that helps prevent us from going insane with all of this information. There's actually 2 parts of the brain that are most important to this scenario. I am not a neuroscientist, marketer, but I've read some about this, and it's really important to our messaging. And that is that there's a limbic brain, which is responsible for emotion and responsible for decision making, whereas our neocortex is responsible for filtering information. Why is this important to my brand? Well, if you just throw information constantly at people, they're less likely to take an action and make a decision based off of that, because you're not responding to the limbic brain, you're responding to the neocortex. It's just information. It's facts about your products. It's qualities of this new way of doing something, our service or whatever it is. Those are cool, great. Those are facts, but they don't provoke a response because they're not speaking to the emotions of a person. There's literally something called the reticular activating system. And again, I had to research this. I'm not a neuroscientist. I am a marketer. But basically, it's a delete button for your brain. And any of that, innovative solutions for your business needs type language is going to get filtered out and deleted by that part of the brain. It's like a bouncer, and your brain is a club kind of thing. Okay? So how do we get past that? Well, there's 4 ways to do it that I'm going to focus on for you. And, keep this in mind for the next time you want to write some ad copy or a social media caption or whatever it may be. You need to address this in some way, all right, to cut through the noise. So there's threats, which is an evolutionary response that it produces in us. And that's something that keeps us alive. Our brain is immediately going to respond to that. It's a threat. That's why we said your marketing industry or your marketing agency is lying to you. That lying is like, uh-oh, I'm being lied to, right? They're lying to you about the ROI. That creates a threat response, all right? It's evolutionary in our brains. It's something we've developed. Number 2 would be surprises. Just interrupt something, surprise somebody, do something unexpected. Number 3 would be personal relevance. Your name, your problems, talk directly to them. Number 4, strong emotions. All right, this is anger, joy, fear, curiosity. These are all really important things that if you choose one for your next ad campaign or your next branding approach or your next social media caption, it's going to elicit a response. It's going to be better than, well, we're innovative. Well, I would hope you are. So everything else outside of these things, outside of these strong responses that we can cut through, it's going to get deleted. That innovative solutions, I keep thinking about that. I've seen it. All right. It doesn't interrupt anything that I haven't seen. But when you say most agencies are lying to you, people are going to be like, what? Wait a minute. Why did he say that? So safe messaging, forgettable. Yet people do this all the time. Okay. Why would you want to be safe? Why would you want to play it safe? if you can break through like this. That's exactly what I do. So here's the keys right here. Number one would be pattern interrupt. All right, break the expected. Okay, just do something different, because you're think about your social media feed or your news feed, whatever you're reading every day. You're scrolling through and you're inundated with constant messages and noise, and your brain is just filtering out the things that it sees over and over and over. So if you don't interrupt the pattern, you're not going to be able to get past that bouncer in their brain. Number two would be an emotional trigger, right? Make them feel something: shock, curiosity, recognition of something, love, honesty, kindness, goodness. When COVID was around and you saw the good news stories popping up and things starting like Tank's Good News is a good account to follow. It's like, just focus on positive. We need some positive emotions here. Setting that message for an emotional trigger is going to get the response that you need from somebody to pay attention to your brand. Number three would be a cognitive gap. This is where people go, wait, what? It's a moment that is unexpected, kind of meets that pattern interrupt, but it's more of like why did they say that? There was a great example. Avis Car Rental back in the 60s said, we're number 2, so we try harder. It's like, why would you brag about being number 2? It interrupted a pattern of people saying, yeah, we're number 1, and it was very successful. Obviously, I'm still talking about it 60 some odd years later. For truth bomb them, I mean, like, when you say stuff like we'll 10x your ROI, we'll give you results in 30 days, we guarantee we'll get you leads. I mean, that may be true to you, but I mean, of course, can you guarantee getting leads? The truth bomb would say something like, most marketing doesn't work immediately. Okay, if an agency promises instant results, they're lying, right? Going back to that initial example, they're using tactics to hurt you. Good marketing takes, be honest, I mean, if you're a marketer especially, like, good marketing takes time, and it's like, we're going to take the time to make sure it's right. Okay, even if that takes 6 to 12 months to compound, the results that you really want, those are within this process. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. Give them a truth bomb and wake them up to the potential that maybe you are the right fit, whatever your product may be. So let's go through some examples to close this out here. Here's a very safe, bland, gonna get deleted in your brain statement. We help businesses grow through innovative marketing strategies. I just bet you do. Why don't you say, your marketing sucks and you know it? Stop pretending that those 47 likes on your post mean anything. I mean, is it mean? Maybe, but maybe some people need to hear mean, right? Just be bold. Here's another one. We serve premium coffee for discerning customers, or whatever the safe kind of random thing might be. Why not just say, this coffee costs $40 a pound. You're going to complain about it, the price, and still come back for more, because, well, that's kind of a truth bomb, isn't it? That's bold, just like the coffee, right? I love a good bold cup of coffee. Here's another one. We're committed to customer success. Well, I would hope you are. You know how many times I've seen this? Yes, we know. If you were not committed to customer success, you would not have a brand. Why don't you say, we fire customers who don't do the work? We're not your therapist. Because the reality is, if you care about customer success and the customer's not there for the success, find that truth, right? You see what I'm saying? Find that truth and say it bluntly, boldly. Interrupt the pattern. Give them an emotional trigger. Make them go, what? Why would they say it that way? That's kind of awful. You fire a customer who doesn't do the work? We're not. Well, I guess that's true. Maybe I should work with these folks. See how it goes. So in closing, this is all you need to know. Be bold. Please, for our sakes, for the sake of your business, for everybody who's consuming noise constantly on our social media feeds and our news feeds and our phones and our kids coming at us with their day and all the crap that they have to deal with. Like, we have stuff to deal with that's important. And we don't have time for innovative solutions and generic guaranteed leads messaging. Be bold, disrupt, and you will find your audience. I promise. In fact, give me 15 minutes on a call. Just 15 minutes. I know you're busy, but you've got 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes on a call. I will point you in the right direction for free, no cost. And that link to book that is in the caption of this video, the description. Just look for the description in any of my videos, or go to markwingeter.com. You can find me. I hope if you watch this, it has helped. I appreciate you watching it. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it for the education, for whoever does need to hear this type of stuff. I think this is really important. And I think if you be bold, you'll find your way. You'll find your audience. And most importantly, you'll find growth that is sustainable. And that's the goal. Thanks for watching. Hope to talk to you soon.